Hey guys, my name is Alan McComas. I am founder and owner of the Refund Consultants Organization. You're probably watching this video because you've received a call from one of our team members or possibly a letter in the mail. So I wanted to put this video together to answer some common questions and address legitimate concerns that most people have when they get these calls or the letters. So anyway, let me share my screen with you and go through some of these questions. Okay, let me start out with what we do. Not all overages that we find are foreclosures, but most of them are. And what we do is we monitor tax and bank foreclosure auctions to find properties that have been sold for more money than what is owed. For example, if a property sells at the auction for $100,000 and the taxes, liens, and mortgages owed on the property total $70,000, this leaves $30,000 that we refer to as overages. This overage belongs to the person that owned the house during the foreclosure. And it doesn't have to be a house. It could be vacant land or commercial property, any kind of real estate. And most people don't realize this. Once we identify a case that is an overage, we locate the individuals that are owed the money and help them recover this money from the government. And many times we have to fight the government for it and file motions. If the person is deceased, the heirs are usually entitled to this money unless there was a will or another document that says differently. But we work through all that with you. And why do we do this? Every year, there are millions and millions of dollars from this foreclosure process that never get claimed or paid out. In fact, over 90% of these funds nationwide never ever get claimed. If they are not claimed before a certain time frame or deadline, which varies from state to state, the government keeps the money. Now, this isn't right, but it is what it is, and that's why companies like ours exist. The government has no incentive to track you down or locate the people that are owed the money. And if you don't go get it, they just keep it for themselves. One of the first things people think of when they get a call or a letter from us or any other companies, they think it's a scam. I get it. I would too. It's too good to be true, probably is, but not in this case. If it was a scam, we would ask you for a credit card number or money up front, something like that. We wouldn't never ask you for either of those. The only money that is ever exchanged is when we send you your check. We're accredited by the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can just Google us and you'll see everything about us that you need to know. And you can see a few of our testimonials below on this website, along with the charities that we're involved in. We give a portion of every successful claim. We donate it to a charity, a portion of it. Okay, your next question, are there costs? And the answer is no. We work on a contingency basis, so we don't get paid unless we're successful in recovering your funds. Our fee and all legal expenses are paid out of the funds we recover, so there is no out-of-pocket cost or risk to you. We only get paid if you get paid. If we're not successful in collecting the funds, we cover all of the expenses out of our own pocket and you owe nothing. We have an extremely high success rate. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to stay in business by paying all the legal fees and not recovering most of the claims. Can you do it yourself? Absolutely. The answer is yes. You can absolutely do this yourself. You can do the research and research the forms that are required, or hire an attorney, fill out the forms, file the motions with the court, pay the cost up front, and keep a larger share of the money yourself. Most people decide not to spend or risk their own money up front to do this. And I mentioned risk because there are no guarantees that the funds will be collected. If the claimant is deceased, the heirs are usually entitled to this money, but then an estate must be set up, or it may have to go through a probate court. And this can be expensive, and you really need an attorney to handle all this. But to answer your question, you can do all this yourself. It is time consuming and there is a risk, but you can absolutely do it yourself and keep a bigger share of the funds. Or you can use our services and we do all of the work for you. You just have to fill out some forms, which takes about 10 minutes to read and sign. These forms, that gives us permission to start working on your behalf. And it also protects you so that you're going to get your portion, and it's all laid out in the forms. Once you sign the forms, our attorney will contact you within usually 1 to 2 days to let you know the next step. And we get on this right away because we don't want the deadline to come up. Our attorneys are experts in this field and work on these types of cases every day. That's all they do, really. So you can do it yourself or have us do the work for you. Either way is fine by us. We just don't want to see the government keep it. But I do want to warn you that there is a time limit on every one of these cases. And I know I said that before, but please don't waste any time going after these funds. When they're gone forever. And we have had some people sign up with us, and by the time we got to it, the government's already taken it and it's not available. So we know there's a lot of companies out there that do what we do. You've probably received a lot of calls from them. We understand that. If others have contacted you, just ask yourself if they've been as transparent and upfront with you as we have. If you decide to use a service like ours, we hope you use our organization. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee it. We're easy to work with. Everybody on our team is compassionate, and we're on top of every case and keep you informed all the way through. So you may already be communicating with one of our team members, by phone or texting or whatever. But if you want to contact me direct with any additional questions, just call me at 614-705-2775 or email me at alan@refundconsultants.org. Usually email or text works best, but I'll respond either way, and I'll be glad to talk to you on the phone. By the way, and this leads back to our total transparency, all of our team members, their pictures are shown below on our website, so you can actually put a face to who you're dealing with in our organization. It's always good to put a face to somebody you're talking to on the phone and dealing with. Okay, I hope that answers any questions, concerns you might have. If you got some additional questions, just go on the website below. If you don't want to call us or talk to us right away, put in your questions and we'll respond with that. Just want to, time is urgent on these funds. So whether you go after it yourself, have us do it, use another company to do it, I urge you, do not wait. These funds may not be here next month. They may not be here in a few months. You never know, but there's no good reason to wait on that. But they are there, especially if you're getting calls from a bunch of people, those funds are there. And we can help. And whether you go with us or not, I wish you all the luck and have a great day. Bye.